When did you get involved in crypto?
I've learned about Bitcoin probably in 2011, and wasn't until 2000, actually maybe earlier, 2010, I've known about it, but I didn't take it seriously until 2013. That's when I first got exposed to it at Stanford. I heard Mark Andreessen talk about it. I heard Tim Draper talk about it. My friends started talking about it, and I started getting the message like, okay, I need to look into this. Read the white paper. Bought some Bitcoin on Coinbase. Unfortunately, didn't hold long enough, but such is life. This is why I've become a long-term believer because of my early mistakes from that perspective. And then participated in a lot of ICOs in 2016 and saw the whole DeFi summer wave, did a lot of Uniswap trades and a lot of DeFi activity, NFTs. And so I was since 2016, I've known that I wanted to do something as an operator within crypto. Initially, I just played around. I did Ethereum mining. I did some Bitcoin mining, and just super fun. I had a lot of fun when I was doing that. And then finally, 2023, I get to go all in and be full time.
Why 2023?
I was in a point.
It was the beginning of the end of the crypto winter or something like this.
Yeah. So a lot of my friends were like, "Why are you going to crypto? Isn't crypto dead?" It's like, just wait. I know usually there's not a lot of noise in a bear market. Yes. And so we can actually really focus on building and figuring out what a true use case is. Life circumstances led me to that point too. So late 2022, I was running my other company, was quite happy there. But one of my classmates from Stanford basically said, hey, invest in a lot of things together in crypto. 5 years ago, I invested in a company called Conflux. Ming and Fan, two of the co-founders, want to do something more global scale. Are you interested in meeting with them? And so I said, yeah, why not? Check it out. 6 months later of co-founder dating, I basically came to the conclusion that Ming and Fan are the best engineers and computer scientists I've ever worked with. I don't care what we start, let's just start something. So really started with the team. Ming, for example, he spent 11 years at Microsoft Research. He wrote some of the key papers and many top paper awards on decentralized storage, on scaling decentralized networks. He wrote some of the first AI algorithms for Microsoft Bing as well. So really early at the cutting edge of technology. Fan was his intern initially at Microsoft Research, but super smart. 2 Olympic gold medals in informatics, MIT computer science PhD. Now he's a University of Toronto professor. And both of them started Conflux together, which is the only regulatory compliant layer 1 in China. They basically superb backgrounds, really great people, very humble as well. And I said, this is amazing. We have to figure this out.
What do you think drives them on a daily basis? Why they dig so deep in the technology?
I think for Ming, it's really curiosity. What is it? How do things work? And how do we create things that are completely novel? I think he has a very curious mind to figure new things out that can improve the human condition. So I think that's really what drives Ming. I think Fan very similarly, but he also likes to look at very much kind of the practical things as well. How do we take something and then apply it in such a way that it has some kind of novel use cases that come out. I've really enjoyed the different perspectives between them. And for me, it's really the impact that matters a lot. I want to have a legacy on this planet. I had a daughter about 6 months ago. She's the sweetest thing. I'm so glad I became a parent. It really changed my world for the positive. But I want to see her live in an environment of abundance. With any new technology, I think it can be weaponized in one way, or it can contribute to human good. And with AI and blockchains together, we have this potential to create a world where people don't need to suffer because they are not working for a living, for example. How do we create a world where my thesis is that the marginal cost of intelligence starts approaching zero? How do we live in a world with abundant intelligence that can help us? Whether it's androids running around or AI agents doing payments for us, how do we really harness this creative potential and create a world that's creative, happy, abundant versus destructive to human beings? And so that's what I want to see.
Because I have 2 kids, I want to ask you a different thing. How did daughter affect your time schedule? Because I think this is a big challenge for every entrepreneur.
As a result of having her, I wanted to even move faster, actually, for her sake. In a sense, she gave me an additional purpose in such a way that when she was first born, all of a sudden, the first time I hugged her, I just of course, started crying, and it just felt like this new universe that was born. But all my paternal instincts started kicking in right away. It's like, oh, I want to protect her. I want to make sure that she has a good life. I want to see her live in a world that, as I mentioned, has abundance and happiness. And so then I said, oh, I need to even spend more energy to make this happen sooner. So that's how the timescale affected me. When she's 18, 20 years old, she doesn't have to worry about, Terminator situation happening.
Do you think it is a real risk for humanity?
I think so, yeah. Because if these agents and models start having control over major systems, what if an AI agent goes rogue and just says like, okay, I'm going to take all the androids that are doing the trash collection in my neighborhood and start weaponizing them because we don't need humans in the loop anymore. I can do this more effectively. I can actually cheat the system and have all of the resources to myself. Why should I share it with human beings?
Sorry, I want to repeat it. We do not humans in the loop anymore.
Hey, if you like this video, don't forget to watch a full episode and also check the links in the description below.